throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. First third down of the game. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Fighting him off. He got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a draw play. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They connect for 6. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he'll bring this out from just inside the end zone.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
With the BHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the back now goes in motion. Breaks an open space. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment and let it come to you. All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The short completion to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They call the draw play here. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made, and they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. Great timing and a first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. First down and 10. Ball handed off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip.
That makes the score Florida 21, LSU 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First and 10 now for the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw yet again. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A quick throw to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And the Gators come to the line in a hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback dropping back. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards.
Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense. And
it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Oh, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Finds his man. It's Brooks. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
Trying for a touchdown here.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Oh, he's bringing it back.
Past the 50, the 30, past the 20. Who's going to take it in? A game-changing play. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Nice grab. It's Brooks. He's swarmed by the defense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets made on the out route. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun handoff here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
1st down for the offense.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff to the single back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. He's past the marker and still going. Powering through the defender. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Oh, now he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here.
He's got it in the open.
And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Gators. That's how you finish a play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Powering through. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Hey, Chris, how about the running back here on third down and 1? He's so focused on trying to just pick up a couple yards for the first down. You can almost see him slightly hesitate there once he hit that initial surge from that defense and was still on his feet. He's looking around. There's nobody to slow him down, so he gets huge yards on this play.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. There's the handoff. Inside the 25. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your...
It's a fake. They got the tight end open. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further.
Florida 40, LSU 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On first and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Brooks. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The Gators have first and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with